You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
All right, guys, let's talk about the piece of garbage that is Bubba Wallace. When it comes to unlikable NASCAR drivers, I think that Bubba Wallace ranks right up there at the top. I did a video a while back, and NASCAR fans actually ranked the most likable NASCAR drivers, and Bubba Wallace wasn't even on the list. But when it comes to being unlikable, Bubba Wallace is right up there at the top. He is a piece of garbage, man. Now, back in 2020, when Bubba Wallace started hitting the scene, people started to know who he was. People were knowing him for the wrong reasons. It's because Bubba Wallace tried to pull a Jesse Smollett and say that a noose was actually put in his garage. And then we found out FBI actually investigated that garage door pull had been there like a year prior. This was a nothing burger, but Bubba Wallace wanted to play the race card. He wanted to be a professional victim. And then you had all these drivers behind him, following him around the track to show solidarity. And what does Bubba Wallace actually do? He likes to try to fight other drivers. This man is a piece of garbage, man. And Bubba Wallace, the fans don't like him, so fans, they do boo him. And yet again, guys, yesterday, Bubba Wallace got booed. But his response to getting booed, this guy right here is extremely arrogant with his response. Look at this, guys. Bubba Wallace shrugs off boos at NASCAR truck race. I got a payday. I'm good. Yeah, he has no respect for the fans. And this is why the fans boo him. Because he is extremely unlikable. Bubba Wallace is a piece of garbage. Let's read this, guys. NASCAR fans by and large do not like Bubba Wallace. He's considered a dirty driver who creates wrecks and often fights other drivers. Plus, anytime someone calls him out, he plays the race card. Yeah, this is who Bubba Wallace is. We don't need to revisit the entire race hoax from 2020. We just talked about that. So we don't need to rehash that again. But essentially, Wallace claims he found a noose in his garage. The FBI proved that was another hoax, since the rope was just that, a rope. And one commonly found in racing garages. Yeah. Now I got one in my garage right now. I do. And it was actually there when I actually bought my house. You want to know why? Because it's a garage door pull and nothing more. But anyway, fans frequently boo Wallace with the jeers rising to a high level prior to Saturday's NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series Tyson 250. But Bubba Wallace, he actually finished fifth, and the reporter actually asked him about the boos. So we're going to play this clip here, guys, and his response, pretty arrogant here. Let's go ahead and play it, man.
Can I ask you a quick question about the boos after the end of the truck race?
It's every week. Yeah. How does it make you feel?
Not great.
Okay.
I mean, you did well today.
Thanks.
So it doesn't bother you at all?
I mean, yeah, but it's
Still
sports. It's sports. It's always going to be there. It's always going to be there.
It wasn't on a different level today than any other day?
You're really close to the stage. I mean, that does make a difference. You're closer to the stadium, so closer to the seats, that's part of it. But it's going to be there every weekend.
And it doesn't impact, I mean, what should
I
people,
finished fifth.
The people who do the booing, what should they know about how that impacts you or doesn't?
Hey, as long as you continue to live your life judging a book by its cover, that's who you are. Don't change it up for anybody else. That's the biggest thing. That's fine. I mean, I finished fifth. I got a good payday.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Bubba, I know you're a big Hornets.
Yeah. He got a big payday, so he is good. Now, Bubba Wallace is not known for actually winning NASCAR races. Bubba Wallace is known for being a professional victim and nothing more. This guy's trash. He's absolute trash. And the only reason why the fans are actually booing him because he is trash. I mean, if Bubba Wallace was actually a nice guy, good guy, the fans wouldn't boo him. I mean, just because, they may not be a fan of him doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to boo him. But they're booing him because he is a terrible human being. He likes to fight drivers, likes to play the race card. And when you get the FBI involved in a garage door pool, yeah, you are a despicable human being, Bubba Wallace. I have no respect for this guy. None. And obviously, he doesn't respect the fans. I mean, this guy is never going to be likable, man. Never. But unfortunately, people know him because of things like this. He said you got a bit payday. So he's good. Guess what? The fans are really the ones that are actually paying. Because if the fans don't show up, nobody gets paid. It's just that simple, man. But what do you guys think of this? What do you guys make of Bubba Smollett with his arrogant response to actually getting booed? He says he's good. He doesn't actually care about the fans actually cheering for him. He doesn't care. Well, you made yourself completely unlikable, so it is what it is at this point. Bubba Smollett. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.